Hi everyone, good evening to everybody watching us from around the globe. This is Abhijit from Crowd Product. As you can see, the really cool jingle. I think those of you who've been watching the videos would have been accustomed to it. It's about 4:17 p.m. It's a nice Sunday evening, uh, rather late afternoon, I should say. So today I want to talk a little bit about sports and sports commentary, especially. So, as many of you know, or rather, whoever been watching this, many of you know my love affair with sports. I absolutely love sports. It's like the most important thing, and there are a lot of opportunities in sports that are available today. But today, what I'd like to do is I'd like to speak a little bit about the commentary aspect of sports. So the reason why I want to speak about commentary in sports, you can see, I'm very privileged to be with on side by side to Mr. Bill Laurie, as you can see. Uh, but the reason why I wanted to talk about commentary is because Harsha Bogle actually said something very interesting, where he said that a commentator is not an instructor, he's not a coach, but he's a storyteller. He is somebody who is privileged enough to who you let into your house to describe a game for you. So, as you can see here, this is Mr. Laurie, who is one of the oldest commentators. He's 83, and he still commentates for Channel 9. I think it's still Channel 9. I'm not sure. Maybe ABC, Australian Broadcast Corporation. I think, irrespective of, I mean, his knowledge on the game is obviously compared second to none. But he has such a beautiful, velvety voice. It's very hard to emulate it, but very one of my favorite commentators. I'm a bit sad that I haven't seen Bill Laurie in the current India Australia series. I think this is a certain Mr. Don Hutchinson. So Don Hutchinson is he's not the I mean he's only recently gone into commentary for Sky Sports and all of that, but actually his insight on football is just something fantastic. He is as a pundit, he is one of the best, if not the best. I mean, today we see a lot of pundits coming up. We see guys like Rio Ferdinand, Roy Keane, Jamie Carragher, Jamie Redknapp, Harry Redknapp, all of these guys like speaking on Sky. We see Wayne Rooney also sometimes, but this guy Don Hutchinson, he knows exactly what he's saying. He's much better than he's much better than the former Aston Villa managers, and Ian Wright, Alan Shearer, and all of these guys. So Don Hutchinson is one of the best for me. As you can see, Harsha Bogle, by far the best Indian commentator you can have. Very interesting story about Harsha. Very interesting story about Harsha Bogle. He was actually, I think, in 1991-92 when India went to Australia. He was actually voted the sexiest voice. It he has such a wonderful voice, and one of the few people who hasn't played cricket, but the knowledge of the game that he has is just simply amazing. And like Harsha says, he talks about he actually says that a storyteller. I mean, a commentator is a storyteller. He's someone who describes the game to you, tells you what's happening if you're not at the ground. Um, you know, he is someone who is like that. As you can see, I think the next person right here is a certain Mr. Jim Beglin. Jim Beglin he is the voice of English football. He is he I think it's so fantastic, the kind of words, the way he uses his words. It sounds very spontaneous the way he speaks. The way he describes the game to you as an Indian fan, as somebody who trying to learn words and trying to learn things. I think Jim Beglin, one of the best. I think you can see Jim Beglin, and this is Mr. John Champion over here. John Champion and Jim Beglin are partners in crime in the English Premier League. I think John Champion, he possesses a little more slightly more knowledge than Jim Beglin does. But John Champion is he is one of the best commentators that I know of, and he is his knowledge, insight on the game is just phenomenal. Yeah, so these are five commentators that I really like, I love, I enjoy. There are a few more for those of you Formula One fans. Murray Walker was actually, personally for me growing up, Murray Walker was was one of the best Formula One, and he used to actually say, when the engines start before the red lights go off, he actually used to say that's music to my ears, and that should tell you all you need to know about Murray Walker. So why am I doing a video on commentators today? It's because commentary is a huge part of sport, and the thing is to understand storytellers and people who are who have good knowledge on the game. So as you can actually see the banner below, if you're interested in English commentary, if English commentary is something that excites you, I can never do it. I can do it maybe the way Cricinfo does it, and probably type out words on a paper and tell you what's going on. But English commentary is a very lucrative field to be in. You need to be a good storyteller more than anything else. And as you can see, not all cricketers are commentators. For instance, Sachin Tendulkar has never been a commentator. Sir Viv Richards has only now gone into commentary. But you need to be a good storyteller. You need to be someone like a Jim Beglin or Harsha Bogle, who are the absolute gold standard for commentary. So, if whoever wants to get into the commentary business, please feel free to visit our website, coprotechnologies.com or crowdproduct.com, or write into me or write into us, and we'll see how we can make you a great English commentator. Have a